Dear God,
please God, let me be healed in 3 days. Please God, let me be healed in 3 days. Let me be resurrected like Jesus. Please God, make it easy, please. Sorry. Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Mom! Mom! Please help me, God.
God, is this Archangel Raphael? God, please let this be Archangel Raphael. Please let me be healed. God, please let this be Raphael. Please, God, let me be healed today. Please, God. Get a pen. 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 I'm in the bathtub. Get a pen. Dear God, for I know not which direction to go. Please, Lord, don't forsake me. I didn't know. I could not see you right by my side. I felt like I had to run away or hide. But I felt your presence with me all along, and you are my Savior to which I belong. Thank you for not forsaking me now, and showing me the path that you will allow. Thank you for I am a new spirit free. Thank you for the lessons to teach thee. I love you, my Father, O God, and Jesus Christ, for shedding his blood, for no man is perfect, and for that you gave your Son's life.
when it's never quit.
Hey, city workers.
When it's never quit. Yeah. Yeah. My mic on?
Everybody has an endocannabinoid system, actually. They have cannabis receptors in their brain.
You know, 1 acre of hemp equals 4.1 acres of trees.
And my daughter, I lost my daughter a year ago, and she had cancer.
My story is that I was born with my arms backwards, which is a physical condition known as arthrogryposis.
How are you going to teach the doctors who are not even being told how the endocannabinoid system works?
So you start researching the endocannabinoid system, you find out it's in everything, every molecule in your body.
Right now, there's over 50 people serving life without parole for cannabis. I want that to sink in.
Hemp heals you. Hemp is something else, and we're going to continue this revolutionary thing one day at a time. CBD in the building. What you feel about that?
You can try knock me down, I'ma always hold my ground. You would never keep me down, I'ma get back up. I'ma get back up.
In Seattle, they saw 70% less opioid deaths once they legalized marijuana.
We are a veteran organization bringing awareness to the veteran suicide epidemic. 22 veterans commit suicide every day in America.
When cowboys and Indians days, giving the blankets with diseases on them to the tribes, they're giving poison to our people.
And I'm here to be the new human, and I'm a messenger. I'm a messenger of the frequencies, the language of light. They call them the star seeds, the light workers, the new forerunners, the angelics, the way showers.
I'm an ascension guide, way shower, and gatekeeper in service to the ascension.
What's actually happening right now is we're activating fourth density frequencies.
I'm going to start noticing, like in the dark, my eyes are going to start glowing a little bit, like a slight phosphorescent glow.
And these frequencies are hitting the planet and awakening us.
The earth is ascending, and she's ascending and moving up. And we have the higher dimensional beings pressing in, the masters, all the everything is all coming in.
And we have all of these incoming codes and lights and light coming right out of the ground.
Is this real? You see all that? They're like diamonds.
The sainthood with the halo, it's an extension of your bioluminescence, your bioelectric field that is so strong that it's luminescent.
I don't know what it is, it's just like hitting me. Whoa. It was like we shared our essence with each other.
They showed me this. These are the first technologies that came in. This is what first came when I had that very powerful experience.
It's not about the party lights, it's more about the web of light. It's time to turn the dark to light. It's not people that we need to fight.
I'm one of the people that are on the forefront of UFO disclosure and space anomaly disclosure in the world.
After testing multiple DNAs of other extraterrestrials, they have our DNA. So my opinion is that these extraterrestrials actually were once us.
So many different agendas here. Most of them. We got some positive ones here that's trying to get us free because we're family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have a bond, a link to them due to blood types.
We are now going to let the information out that is so far out based upon the information that I have received and also the actual artifacts that have survived for thousands of years.
There are other star beings out there. There's not just one like what we see in in movies.
Many of you may be familiar with the story of David Lone Bear Senepass. An amazing story, and if you haven't checked out his work, please do. Very important.
I was guided every day to push my field out before I start my day. Fill it with light. I have light come streaming through my head.
And it's called I Am Starseed. In this book, I basically write all the experiences that allowed me to learn.
Non-consensual human experimentation just means that we're not giving consent for somebody to experiment on us. Yeah, it's being done against our will and without consent.
And they're called neuroweapons.
When you have a fan on or water running, then the voice of God bounces off sound so it gets louder.
Well, it turns out these weapons are far worse than nuclear weapons. They destroy the mind. They can be used for, let's say, changing gun laws in a country.
Okay, so I have 9 semiconductors in my body that's a full body network.
We're so advanced now, we can make you think, feel, or anything we want.
And the truth really is stranger than fiction. I mean, the truth out there is weirder than the weirdest movie. It is.
The cabal do see themselves as being genetically connected to different extraterrestrial groups.
Went through my own experience being recruited to go off planet in 2006. So I got to kind of see the underbelly and some of the things that we read about and hear about. We might question though if it's true.
And they all have different ET kind of genetics, but they have different groups. So some might see themselves as connected to the reptilians. And
if you actually look at the FBI and the DOJ over the last year, almost the whole top brass of both of those institutions removed, fired, cooperating witness in investigations.
But now that it's switched over in 2010, it's a really high vibration. It's the planetary consciousness. It's the sovereignty of the human race.
We're at a very critical stage of what's really basically a civil war going on in the country right now. We're in a civil war. Let's face reality.
The pedophilia that's wrought in Hollywood, in our government, in our control institutions, the human trafficking.
Not since we overthrew the divine right of kings in the Middle Ages, there's never been anything like this. And right now we're coming to a point where so many institutions and so much corruption is going to be overthrown and done away with in a way that no one is expecting and no one will believe.
There's absolutely no question but that there are easily 26 to 100 stellar civilizations. We have been in touch with a number of them since the 1930s.
They are simply appearing here from other dimensions, other vibrations.
What? No. Those are orbs. Where's it coming from? Where's it coming from? Whoa, you guys, look at this.
Whoa, look at that, look at that. Whoa. This is right over the house. Whoa, that was an incredible one.
Power up, power up, power up, power up, power up, power up. Now they're going faster. Power up, power. They're going really fast.
Oh my God, look you guys. That's a power up.
3 gold balls of energy hit me in the chest, which were all my off-world memories that were returned to me. And then she took me up on the ship.
If something was to happen, they send messages.
Before I could even react to it, I realized she was feline. She was humanoid feline. And that was my introduction to the feline beings.
They leave us symbols.
People need to understand 100% ETs are real. All this pedophilia stuff is real. All the secret space program stuff is real. Spiritual stuff is with the densities and ascension is real. The AI threat to the whole damn universe is real.
Yes.
People need to stop simplifying stuff and try to make it black and white. Understand there's a lot of gray out there and it's complicated.
And I said, when is this going to end? When is this complete enslavement, chaos, social engineering, all this nonsense going to come to an end? And they told me Q. And I went, Q, okay. What the heck is Q? You know, I don't know what Q is. And this is way before Q was even out there or known.
This was irregular warfare at its finest. We have an army of digital soldiers.
It's not an American movement, it's a global movement, and we're all in this together.
You know, the Q book was a unity project, I think. It was seeing what Where We Go, One We Go All could do together.
Where We Go, One We Go All is worldwide.
If anyone is really looking for the truth, then be brave enough to follow the money.
I went down the Pizzagate rabbit hole for 3 nights in a row. I didn't sleep. I put my son to bed.
You know, I had no idea that people were touching kids like this. I knew there was bad people and stuff out there, but when you got Epstein Island,
there's over 800,000 kids a year that go missing in the United States, and that's just in the United States alone.
I'm a survivor of Pizzagate, and that it can be hard to explain. Not everybody believes in it. Not everybody understands it. But it's true.
Is Pizzagate real? 100%.
Q tries to empower you. It doesn't tell you what to think. It asks you questions so you think for yourself.
They do 80,000 organ transplants, but how do they get those 80,000 transplants?
88% of global human trafficking victims originated from United States foster care.
Was it 50 kids a month disappear out of their system? So explain that. And until we do, that's where we need to dig. That's where we need to put our focus, because the children are our future.
A constitutional warrior is somebody who believes that their rights, their fundamental rights, are granted by God, not the government. Yes.
The Lord gives stewardship to man over the land, the air, and the water. The Lord did not give stewardship over men to dominate and control other men.
Q is aligned with these higher dimensional beings. They're aligned with the masters. They operate under universal law.
I started trying to debunk it and prove it wrong, and I couldn't.
Q is in control and keeps us informed and gives us hope.
Soldiers, we are the digital soldiers. We are the digital soldiers. We will bring the fight. The digital soldiers. Yes, we will bring the light to this field of fight. We are the digital soldiers.
Say what you believe, stand up for what you believe, and from that, action will happen and change will come in America for all of us.
Yes, we will bring light to this field of fight.
So what happened when that cue was asked? He said, they're just a bunch of beautiful patriots that love their country. And they like me. And they like me.
We have an army of digital soldiers.